Subject matter jurisdiction?
My prior written decision stands. I will not be addressing that further. Your objection is noted, and I will be continuing with the trial.
Is it verified proof for the record?
Sir, I don't believe I need to do that, or that the state needs to do that as well. I believe your statement about that is a misstatement of the law, and I do not intend to pursue that further.
Can you show me lawful law that says that?
I gave you a written decision. I have done that.
Can you show me lawful law that verifies that?
Sir,
for the record.
I gave you a written decision.
I accepted for value in return for value.
And that's how I'm going to answer that. So
let's not verified proof. We still aren't.
Sir, there is no requirement in the law that the state or the court establish that. So
actually,
your
there is.
noted.
Actually, there is, Your Honor. Subject matter jurisdiction has to be proven for the record. Has to be proven. Has to be proven. You know that just as well as
Mr. Brooks.
You know that.
Please do not make statements that mischaracterize the law.
You know it has to be proven
or that
for the
impugn
record.
The integrity of this court.
You know it has to be proven
and the
on the
proceedings
record.
Here.
You know
the jury
it has to be proven.
is advised to disregard the statements that Mr. Brooks is making regarding subject matter jurisdiction. They are not evidence, and you are to disregard them.
They're not presented as evidence. Just has yet to be proven for the record.
The jury will disregard the incorrect statements of the law that Mr. Brooks is stating.
Where's lawful law that is incorrect?
Mr. Brooks, please. I am going to read one instruction. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. The defendant will now make an opening statement. The purpose of an opening statement is to give the defendant an opportunity to tell you what he expects the evidence will show so that you will better understand the evidence as it is introduced during the trial. I must caution you, however, that the opening statements are not evidence. With that, go ahead, sir.
Obviously, I don't have any rehearsed or well-prepared speech, so I'm just going to speak from the heart. I would just like to first say that I want to bring to remembrance something I think everyone in this room has been taught pretty much as far back as we can remember, is that there's always two sides to every story. And for so long now, roughly a year, there's only truly been one side told of this story. And I've sat back and watched from countless narratives that's been put out there, the way this incident has been portrayed at times, and finally everyone getting a chance to get the full story. You won't hear me try to argue facts. The fact is that this incident was tragic, very tragic. That's not lost on me. Facts are that there's still a lot of people healing, a lot of families healing on both sides. And when I'm confident that the evidence will show, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. When I'm confident that the evidence will show is that this incident was not planned. This incident was not intentional. And this incident was never even thought about. it's easy to I'm sorry. Just need a second. I think it's easy to look at the magnitude of something like this and form opinions. I think it's easy to disregard a lot of factors. And I think in reference to what I stated earlier, it's easy to forget the other side of the coin. There's been a lot of suffering involved in this incident. A lot. Obviously, with the families, with the community, and even the alleged defendant's family as well. There's been a lot of suffering. A lot of misunderstanding. And I just want you to keep in mind everything that will be presented in its totality. Keep in mind. The power that you have. I believe that shouldn't escape your knowledge. This has been a long process for everybody. And what I believe is when it's time for you to make your decision, all of you, I believe that, and I pray that it's the right decision. that all the factors are weighed. There's been a lot of words thrown out there about the alleged. A lot of speculation, a lot of ridicule. Words like demon. Words like monster. I know a lot of the time I've been before you, you see me with this mask on. Yeah, I've had my reasons for that. But I feel now is the time to, it's important that you see me for who I am. No mask for who I am. I think this is the moment for that. I pray that your eyes and ears remain as open as possible. And understand that you alone decide this case, this matter. The power is in your hands. All of you. To determine for yourselves what truth is. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And do we have their writing materials available? All right. Thank you. Mr. Brooks, you ready to call your first, would be your second witness, actually. Do you need a minute? We're going to take a short break. I'll rise for the jury, please. We'll be with you shortly. The materials that you were looking for, let us know if there's something you need in that regard. And Attorney Opper, if you could perhaps just confer with him over which witnesses are here. I'll step off the bench while you do that, and if someone can just let me know, I'll come back out in like between 5 and 10 minutes unless I'm told to come back out sooner.